Madrid are champions 36th time.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought based on everything they faced this season?
But this was coming.
Thibaut Courtois gets an ACL before Real Madrid play their first game against Athletic Bilbao.
Yep.
And they have to go searching for a goalkeeper. And they bring on Kepa, and Kepa is not the answer. And it's Andriy Lunin, 23-year-old, a shy guy, who comes in and produces some very good performances through the season. I would even say that the injuries that they had on the defensive front, Eder Militao gets an ACL, David Alaba gets an ACL. They have games where they had to play Nacho. Of course, yes, he's a good defender, but no one would have thought that he would be a consistent starter for the team. Alongside Rudiger, who's grown, I think, just exponentially this season. He's looked like a different man this season. And then Jude Bellingham, this new guy who's just slotted into the team, I didn't think that he was going to hit the height that he's hit this season. So that, of course, was a good gamble that Real Madrid had. And we didn't have Karim Benzema. And he plays in Rodrigo and Vinicius up front, and they do a really decent job. So I think it's been a masterclass for Carlo Ancelotti, and they've just done away with all the odds that were against them at the beginning of the season.
The moment I thought Madrid won this league was when they beat Girona. When they told Girona that we are the big boys.
That's the 4-0. When Madrid didn't have any starting centre back.
And that was when Barcelona also fell off from the race. I thought this league is already done and dusted, because you have to remember, this is Don Ancelotti. He's the guy. He knows how to play he knows how to manage his players. Him playing Cruz as a CDM throughout the season has been magnificent. So
and Tchouaméni at centre back.
So you have to give him credit for that.
This is a very interesting thing from Kidalfe. He says hapo Korois, si wangeacha tu wapige penalty last season washinde league.
Or instead of Sebastian Haller. It's easy to say that in hindsight.
No. Okay. I agree. In hindsight, it's the same way we talk about Ghana 2010.
Yes.
Asamoah Gyan takes the penalty. Let Steven Appiah, let Appiah, the maestro, take the penalty.
Yeah.
But then,
there was
Asamoah Gyan was always a penalty taker.
Yeah.
So,
and also, if it's about compassion, then it was a very good story for Sebastian Haller for him to have come back in the same season and for him to be the guy that beat cancer and won the Bundesliga for Dortmund.
Higher. Anyway, so this is what I think about Madrid, because I want to move on. Excellent performance. I still don't get how they play. I still don't understand. And look, statistically they are great. They've won the league. They've done what? But I'm old school. I'm old fashioned. Madrid is supposed to entertain. Madrid is supposed to. They were called the Galacticos for a reason. I watched Raul and Guti. You guys did not watch. Guti was magnificent. Raul, Guti, Beckham, Roberto Carlos, Figo, Zizou, Claude Makelele. They were nice and easy on the eye. I watched this Madrid and the game ends. I'm not. They've won, yes, but I'm like, okay, so.
It's a 4-2-2-2 formation.
Yeah, it's that formation.
What exactly have I just watched?
Yeah, so I agree with Starboy. Starboy said the coach should be able to adapt. Don Carlo has just adapted and adapted. But do I watch them and I feel like, oh, great? No. I watch them and I feel like, what's going on? Hey, I want Madrid that entertains. I want...
It's the grit. Yeah.
It doesn't help that Barcelona...
But now maybe when Mbappe comes on board now...
They still won't. You guys watched Gareth Bale and Cristiano.
That will be exciting to watch.
Of course,
that
it's
front
not
four
comparable to the other
it'll be the same.
I think it'll be more lethal than exciting.
It will be exactly because all we'll have is more speed and more counter-attacks, because Mbappe will line up on one side, Vini will line up on the other side, and they will still run like mad. But I want you know the way you watch a football game and you're like, oh, this is wonderful. I haven't seen that in Madrid for a few years. They win everything, yes, but I want that the word is regal, to be like regal, like
royalty.
Yeah, that's what Madrid is supposed to be.
Some class.
No, they are classy.
They are class.
Yeah.
But just the style of play that I grew up with, it was Madrid play fantastic football. Like, you cannot touch them.
I remember Zizou
it was
and
under
Figo
which
in
coach?
the same team.
Vicente it didn't matter.
It didn't
it didn't matter.
It remained the same.
The first coach that made them play a bit different was Jose Mourinho, and that's why he was never completely loved, even though he won the league with 100 points. Was it 100 points?
Yes.
Because he played transition football at its best.
Okay.
Because Ozil just used to turn and look for CR7. And but just that, for me, it's the old school Real Madrid. Like, it's the way I keep arguing with Sammy. Actually, like, listen, Man United are not supposed to play defensively.
Yeah.
That's not their culture. Go back to George Best and Sir Bobby Charlton. They are supposed to play. They are supposed to excite you. They're supposed to have wingers. That's their football. That's what they are known for. That is what they must always do. Same thing to Barcelona. They have to.
Oh, they ticket. Yeah.
Once you become defensive at Barcelona, people give up. They're like, no. So it's the same. It's my only complaint with Madrid. Like, they are not as regal as like. But credit to them. They lost Benzema. They had all those injuries, and they were like, okay.
They've only lost once.
Yeah, exactly.
Once in September.
Like, they're like, it's okay. And they play all random formations.
random.
All
Exactly.
random. Chouameni at centre back. Okay. Kamavinga come in, play left back. Okay. They're now going to midfield. Okay.
Ibrahim Diaz.
Ibrahim Diaz. Hoselu.
Yes.
And Hostel was
Really?
Stoke City, man.
Really? From Stoke City to...
Hopefully we can see that actually next season. Kamavinga, Chouameni playing in that midfield. Bellingham a bit. I think we can see that next season because this season they've been playing defensively.
In fact, let's come